sports and stuff and other things. It's Feeny's Mustache. Feeny's Mustache. Welcome back, another episode of Car Chase Sagas. Unfortunately, we have more footage for you. 2-car roadblock coming up and mashes 2 men on bikes. I don't think the suspect was prepared for that, and I know those men on the bikes weren't. Suspect rolling down this road, and he's going to get on the freeway now, using the opposite off-ramp. Oh, goodness. Scrape that roadkill up, honey. We're having coyote burgers for dinner. In the median now, and he didn't really think this one through as it closes. He's trying to back up over the edge. Unsuccessful. He says, hey, what if I just drive into the other edge? That doesn't really work either. Finally maneuvers his way out of there. Tries to make a little move and goes right, and the cop comes over. He goes right into the metal, and the cop follows him. He's trying to figure out which way to go. He's taking the train tracks, and he's bobbling like crazy. Up and over, and he's going to get back on the highway. Police officer nearly lays out a man on a motorcycle. But I think everything's okay. Oh, and the suspect's turning back now. He saw something. Oh, was it just to kill the officer? He went back just to run that officer over. Wait, he's back. He's alive. How did he survive? How did he survive that hit? Well, I doubt he survived that one. Why would you get up? I love that we always talk about the effort of these police officers. Some of them don't care at all, and others care way, way, way too much. And an officer tries in vain to block the dune buggy. Going off-road again. Tries to get back on the freeway. What is with this guy? He's stuck on wood. He's stuck on a wood pole. Alright, gets out of it. I swear if he hits the side of the freeway one more time, I'm gonna lose it. It looks like his car's busted up. I think the wheels are inverted at this point. But he's still cruising. I mean, he didn't even drive so well on the right side of the freeway. I don't think he should be on the wrong side of the freeway. Straight into a SUV and again on the median. He's got to get out this time. He can't recover from this. Popping heads and refusing to take his meds. I think that's probably how this whole thing started. He makes 5 or 6 officers lay down quickly. Now he's looking for another vehicle. They stop for some reason. This man's covered in blood with some type of machine gun. And they say, well, let's not judge a book by its cover. Well, you got carjacked because of it. Hit from behind, and that was a surprise. Hit again. And this one really spins him out. And he is just in a complete dump of a vehicle right now. Everything's shot out. That officer just leisurely, and this is what I'm talking about, he just leisurely comes by. Not a care in the world. Meanwhile, the guy got ran over. Oh wait, he's gonna hit a jump into the tree. Flips over onto the rock. And he's still going on 3 tires, spinning out on metal. Hit from behind again, and it doesn't seem to matter to him. He's going at least 40 here. Just really pedal to the metal. This thing is busted up beyond belief. And they keep tapping him from behind, and he just keeps moving. 4 cars behind him as he goes for yet another jump. Spins out a 360 into the gas station, and he's abandoning it and looking for another vehicle. Stuck on some boxes and finally gets around. He's in the alley. And this is where we've seen suspects take cars before, a gas station. As the woman's pumping her gas, he gets in the truck, begins to start fiddling on the inside, and they shot him. Well, what do you know? I have seen everything. We got a suspect in a fire truck this time. Because why not? Seems like they're all trying to one-up each other at this point. Roadblock set up pretty quickly, and he just blasts through it. I mean, he's in a fire truck. What do they think that's going to stop? Going off-road. This is a bold decision. I don't know the off-road capabilities of a fire truck, but I would think it's not very good. As we see him slipping and sliding and banging into rocks. He's starting to handle it pretty well. That cop back there can't say the same, and he's just spinning out for no reason. 3 cops come up and none even make contact with the suspect. Probably for the best because, again, he's in this huge truck. Driving on the wrong side of the freeway, and we're starting to see a pattern here between all these suspects. They do like doing certain things. For a second it looked like his tires were popped, but it seems as though he avoided the spike strip. Stopping it at a diner real quick and just smashes into a car. I can't imagine just eating at a diner and seeing a fire truck come in and blast your car. And he's going to take this car instead. I think he's had enough of maneuvering that big old vehicle around. And he's off-roading here. Some type of hatchback. I don't even know why I said that. I don't even know what a hatchback is. Maybe something like this. It's a dark car, that's for sure. He jumps off into the hill. Nose dives. And he said, one's not enough, let me do it again. Much better landing this time, and he's back on the freeway. The question is, are police following him? I saw a chopper shot, but I don't see any vehicles. There's a roadblock on the other side of the road. And that's got to feel bad after setting up that whole roadblock. And you see the suspect drive past easily on the other side of the road. And here in the tunnel, and he's not letting this truck go past him. This civilian truck trying to get around him. And I think one tire is popped now. Coming up on 4 and oh, just mashed the officer into the van. Yeah, one tire is definitely popped now. Hit from behind, and I think a second tire is popped. It pops out that civilian's tire. I don't know who's going to pay for that. I doubt it'll be the police department. The suspect probably has no money. Feigns like he's going off, but stays on. And avoids the spike strip. If only he would have done that the first 2 times. Jesus! That car spins out. Little over dramatic. Oh, God, and he gets blasted out of his windshield. I still don't understand these suspects who don't put their seatbelts on. You're in a high-speed chase, or at least a medium-speed chase. Call me old-fashioned, but I really don't want a torpedo out of the windshield. He's just mowing down officers. He's gonna get in this conveniently parked truck, hot wire quickly, and he's off again. And rams into a wooden fence full of electric energy or some type of force field. Blows him back. Kind of crazy how that one worked out. I don't know how a wooden fence would do that to a truck. Moving onward, and he's got 2 more pop tires. It looked like he was trying to go south, but he's kind of forced west now. And kind of an off-ramp of the freeway, I guess you could call it. Now it looks like he's rolling up on a town. Going probably 8 miles an hour. He's trying to pit the officer, and he successfully does right into the telephone pole, and there's SWAT behind him. And I don't see a way he's going to get out of this one. He is completely surrounded. Yeah, he's done. Scrape that roadkill up, honey. We're having coyote burgers for dinner.